The Ital-designed Shigera is a stunning interpretation of a road-going Alfa Romeo sports supercar that can also be raced. The road car uses a chassis made from aluminum and carbon fiber with an all-aluminum body. The racing version boasts full carbon fiber bodywork for extra lightness. Power comes from an Alfa Romeo 3-liter twin-turbo V6, putting out a hefty 400 horsepower. A 6-speed sequential gearbox is located between driver and passenger for optimum weight distribution. The Shigera breaks new ground as a mid-engine car by moving away from the single-box shape of other cars of this configuration and embracing dynamic new design influences. Unique front suspension uses just one shock absorber while contributing towards superbly agile handling. Inside, the car features the finest Connolly leather upholstery. The driver's seat is fixed, other than for rake, and pedals and steering column are fully adjustable. This provides for outstanding access and a superb driving position for drivers of all sizes. The Shigera has a top speed of over 185 miles per hour, performance territory most rival supercars can't match. The Lamborghini Diablo was developed to replace the awesome Countach, and it got the job done superbly. Sleek, ground-hugging styling incorporates the unique upward swinging doors made famous by the Countach. Diablo bodywork is constructed from steel tubing, aluminum alloy, and carbon fiber to create a rigid, lightweight structure which contributes towards the car's startling performance. Located amidships is Lamborghini's superb 5.7-liter V12 engine with 529 horsepower on tap. Expect to take less than 4 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour and reach top speeds of just under 210 miles per hour. Semi-active suspension makes for very agile handling, and Formula One-style Brembo disc brakes stop the scenery blurring on a whim. A luxurious interior includes hip-hugging race car-type seats and suede dash trim. From the cockpit, the driver gets a better view of the outside world than from most rival supercars. Engine noise is well damped, but enough remains of that wonderful V12 howl to thrill even the most jaded sports car fan. Drive a Diablo and expect to be the center of attention wherever you go. It's that kind of car. It can sometimes take years to develop a series-winning race car, but not for the AMG engineers who developed the sensational Mercedes CLK GTR. From the initial go-ahead by Mercedes-Benz to serious track testing, it took 128 days, an astonishing feat considering the complexity of today's racing cars for international competition. The AMG Mercedes racing team is rightly proud of this achievement, especially since the CLK GTR won the tough International FIA GT Series in its debut season. The CLK GTR, based on Mercedes' elegant new CLK Coupe, uses an advanced carbon fiber lightweight monocoque. Power plant is a 6-liter V12, similar to the one used in Mercedes' S-Class luxury sedan, but tuned to produce a thundering 600 horsepower. Top speed is in excess of 200 miles per hour. Immense cornering power is aided by double wishbone suspension, front and rear. Formula One-style carbon fiber vented disc brakes keep the rapid CLK GTR under control. Few race cars have been developed as quickly as this one, and even fewer have been as successful right out of the gate. It may be a rural setting, but this first track is anything but laid back. Speed's the name of the game, so keep your eyes peeled for landmarks blurring by that could help with your timing on corners and jumps. This stretch defines the course with wide sweeping roadways and slightly banked corners. Expect some good speed here. Concealed by the covered bridges is a jump that produces some big air. Make sure you're lined up and watch your speedometer. This section is narrow and winding with limited visibility in some places. Pay special attention to the corners around the concrete overpasses in this area. Too high a speed could cause a dramatic crash. Lined with lampposts, the main street of town obscures a sudden 90-degree turn. Take it tight and fast, sliding your back end through the turn to achieve success. This canyon course requires a focused driving strategy. Speed zones littered with dust and obstacles will push the handling envelope of your chosen supercar. Outcroppings of rock and a dust-covered winding roadway are your main challenges here, with high cliffs and narrow sight lines reducing your margin of error. This wide-shouldered hairpin turn is best overcome with trail braking. Come in wide, brake into the corner's apex, and power through for results. You'll get some good speed on this stretch, but keep alert for elevation changes and snug rock caverns. Driving conditions on this ramped area may prove difficult. The mist produced by the nearby waterfall could affect road surface conditions. Reminiscent of the Monaco Grand Prix, this course is a real driver's utopia. Emphasis on racing technique will ensure record times on this futuristic track. A run of narrow canals is capped by a sharp corner and a long bank turn here. Keep to the shoulder for your best line through and expect to hit your top speed. These two wide bank turns both top 180 degrees in radius, but require different strategies to negotiate. Watch your line and your speed. Think fast. The roadway splits twice, running in parallel lengths here. Pick your branch carefully and watch for a chance to switch lanes if necessary. Hold on tight. Chicanes and doglegs are threatening at high speeds. Only alert drivers will navigate these moments successfully. Simplicity can be deceptive. This track, while not appearing overly intimidating, presents a challenge to even the most seasoned racers. The western route serves up conditions and curves that make continued high speeds difficult, but attainable. Cliffside driving on the northern face is very fast. Find your line and floor the pedal here to shave off some valuable time. Vertigo's in store, with big elevation changes on this narrow stretch and high-speed corners adding to this roller coaster experience. Nothing but skill will help you negotiate this tough series of switchbacks. Use finesse when braking and accelerating, and keep your cornering clean. Buckle up. This remains a high-speed course, moving away from rolling farmlands to more challenging country roads and backwoods driving. Heads up! A high-speed jump will send you rocketing into a deep corner in this area. Take it easy on the gas and watch your line. This series of 180-degree turns will keep you sharp. Attack them at high speed with strong cornering technique. They vary in width, depth, and arc. 5 sudden right-angle turns can be tackled without sacrificing speed if you've mastered power sliding. Prepare to drop out of sight as this course takes you from ground level into the depths of the canyon floor in seconds. Now's the time to balance your speed with steering technique. Varied wide bank turns joined by snug chicanes make it difficult to plow through at top speed here. This challenging stretch of winding road dips drastically in places, serving up consecutive jumps and sudden turns. Be alert and watch your speedometer. Pick a path on this multi-leveled roadway and hang on. Big air and bigger speeds are the rewards for the adventurous driver here. Urban utopia now gives way to an exciting coastline driving experience. You'll have to possess superior driving skills to make good times on this formidable course. This winding region of cliffside racing requires a conservative approach. Quick turns and sudden elevation changes hamper foot-to-the-floor driving. An underwater tunnel presents a unique challenge with a narrow, twisting roadway that dips without warning. No need to ride the brake here, though. Just be cautious with your speed. Hard corners and areas with no guardrail present dangerous surprises on this coastal stretch. The name Summit is fitting, not only for this course's environment, but also for its towering challenge. You'll need complete mastery of your racing repertoire to finish unscathed and victorious. Racing here is marred by hazardous cliffside driving and sudden tight corners. Steep switchbacks also pose difficulties in this snowbound region. You might want to trade your wheels for skis here, as the road twists and banks to mimic a punishing world-class slalom course. Ease off the gas and utilize strong cornering technique to overcome the constant threat of crashing. The rustic village masks a series of sharp, high-speed turns that demand smooth power slides for navigation. Keep sharp for hidden jumps that could tragically affect your chosen line. Metropolis gone bad. Dank city streets can be hell on traction, but this course also contains hazards and tense driving moments. 3 turns in succession make up this challenging portion. The banked loop and pair of 180-degree turns may be disorienting, so keep your bearings. The double terrace jump here is exhilarating, but the corner hides huge pillars that spell doom for fast drivers with no plan of attack. A ramp section and 3 90-degree turns will test your ability to keep your cornering tight and recover from some high-speed air. Be decisive. Plotting a route is crucial in this winding, pillared area. A poor line through these narrow, curving streets can be unforgiving.